Very good morning to all. This lecture is about cloud-based application development and management, and the code is TCS 552. Myself, Dr. Sachin Sharma. We are discussing Unit 3, Advanced Cloud Computing. Meta CDN. What is Meta CDN? Meta CDN is a system that exploits storage cloud resource offered by multiple infrastructure as a service vendors. And what is the use of infrastructure as a service? That is the basic cloud computing infrastructure resources, and this layer consists of all those physical resources such as servers, data centers, processors. And Meta CDN is exploit the storage cloud resource for creating an integrated overlay network that provide a low cost, high performance CDN for content creators. What is the full form of CDN? It's content delivery network. And where the content should be stored? It's stored in the data centers, the storage devices which are deployed in infrastructure as a service vendors premises. Meta CDN, it also removes the complexity of dealing with multiple storage providers by intelligently matching and placing the content provided by users onto one or many storage providers based on their quality of service, coverage, and budget preference. So the cost is major concern in cloud computing services. After the cost, the quality of services, and then the coverage and budget preferences. By using a single unified namespace, Meta CDN helps user to harness the performance and coverage of numerous storage clouds. In the Meta CDN service, users can use the web portal or the SOAP, Service Oriented Access Protocol, and RESTful web services to deploy content to geographically distributed location. So this geographical distributed location depends that at what premises the data centers, the storage devices are deployed as per their requirement, and it also manage replica distribution according to their storage and data communication budget. So for example, if a customer needs a small space, then wherever that small space is available at different geographical location where the data centers are situated, so that storage, that data is allocated for the storing purpose on that premises. And it also helps to view and modify existing distributed content. So Meta CDN services is related to the storage cloud resources or anything which is related to handle, which is related to manage the storage services on the cloud computing IaaS vendor premises. Meta CDN take care of that. there are many data centers are located in different location. So as per the user demand, which data should store at which location, this thing is decided by Meta CDN services. Cloud SIM. What is Cloud SIM? Cloud SIM, it's a toolkit. And what does the use of the Cloud SIM? It enables user to model and simulate extensible clouds as well as execute applications on top of the cloud. Cloud SIM is completely customizable tool which allows extension and definition of policies in all the components of the software stack. Cloud SIM makes suitable as a research tool as it can relieve users from the handling the complexities which is arising from provisioning, deploying, configuring real resources in physical environment. Cloud SIM is helpful research tool which makes the life easier for the service provider and the deployment service providers, the third party who take care of handling the complexity from provisioning. Cloud SIM offers the following novel features. Cloud SIM support for modeling and simulation of large scale cloud computing infrastructure, including data centers on a single physical computing node. And the another feature is it's a self-contained platform for modeling data centers, service brokers, scheduling, and allocation policies. So these are two novel features provided by the Cloud SIM. For enabling the simulation of data centers, Cloud SIM provides virtualization engine. And what is the role of virtualization engine? It helps in the creation and the management independent and co-hosted virtualized service on a data center node. And Cloud SIM also provide the flexibility to switch between the space shared and time shared allocation of processing cores to virtualized services. And these two features of Cloud SIM and others, it helps to speed up the development of new resource allocation policies and scheduling algorithm for cloud computing. So Cloud SIM, it's not just the management tool, it also helps the user to customize their services, and based on the customization, it perform well in terms of optimization of the cloud computing resources. AWS Spot Instance. AWS Spot Instance is a purchasing option that allows a customer to purchase unused Amazon EC2. Amazon EC2 is one of the service provided by AWS. Computer capacity at a highly reduced rate. So AWS Spot Instance is available to the user at reduced cost. Spot instance provide Amazon with a flexible way to sell extra capacity. It is something that many of you have using that geo service, and at initial level you must have adopted for 1.5 GB per day plan. Then later on you have decided that maybe 1.5 GB per day plan is not enough for you. Then Geo also offers you to buy the extra data per day for the extra cost. Right. So that kind of flexibility is provided by the service provider, and same thing happens for AWS too. So for the EC2 instance that users paid, if they want some more space or want to create more EC2 instance for some time, so they can buy that EC2 instance which is not used by other users, so the users can buy it at the reduced cost. So AWS Spot instance help to allocate that Amazon EC2 instance to the new users as well as the old customer. The instances are acquired through a bidding process in which the customer specifies a price per hour he is willing to pay. So bidding process, many of you must be familiar about that what is bidding process. In bidding process, the cost which is reference cost is given to the customer, and whoever bid the highest price get the product. And for that bidding, the time window is there. In that time window you have to bid a price that you want to pay, and if at that time duration other customer who bid it, if they put the less price, the price that you put, then you will get that product. So that is something is called bidding process. So AWS Spot instance, it take cares of this bidding process. Security concerns for cloud-based services. Security is one of the major concern for the cloud computing services. Data breaches, hijacking of accounts, insider threat, malware injection, abuse of cloud services, insecure APIs, denial of service attacks, insufficient due diligence, shared vulnerabilities, and data loss. These are the few security concerns for cloud-based services. What are the security protocols? The call for and desire for security and privacy has led to several security protocols and standards. So the security concern that we discussed, that security protocols take care of those security concerns. It may be one and it may be more than one. Security protocols is defined based on the users who are facing the security issues, privacy issues. So there are few names of the security protocols. The secure socket layer SSL, transport layer security TLS protocols. Some protocols are well defined from the name itself at which layer that protocol is used. Secure IP, secure HTTP, secure email, PGP, pretty good privacy, and S/MIME. Domain name system security extension, we also call it DNSSEC. Sender policy framework SPF. Domain keys identified mail DKIM. Domain based message authentication, reporting, and conformance, which is called DMARC. Secure shell SSH, and other security protocols. So these are the few names of security protocols which are used to maintain the security and privacy standard for the cloud computing services. That's it for the day. I hope you have enjoyed the lecture. Thank you.